Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fairy English Stories. I'm Clara, your storyteller tonight. Relax, listen, and enjoy this bedtime story in simple English. Sweet dreams, and let's begin. The room was small and warm. It smelled of wood and paint. In the room sat an old man named Geppetto. He had gentle eyes and slow hands. Geppetto loved small things. He made toys. He carved birds and small soldiers. He carved toys all day and all night. One evening, Geppetto sat alone by the window. Rain fell softly outside. The rain tapped a quiet song on the glass. Geppetto felt a small ache in his heart. He was lonely. He had no child to love him. He wished for a son. He wished quietly, with his hands folded.
Maybe I will carve a little boy,
he said to himself. His voice was soft like the rain. He took a piece of wood. The wood was old and warm. Geppetto worked carefully. He cut and sanded and smoothed. He carved a nose, 2 small ears, small hands, and small feet. He painted a little mouth that could smile. He gave the wooden boy bright eyes that seemed to watch the room. When the moon rose, the wooden boy sat on Geppetto's table. He looked like a toy, but Geppetto looked at him with hope.
I will call you Pinocchio. I will love you, and I will teach you to be good.
Geppetto cleaned his tools and covered the wooden boy with a soft cloth. He put the cloth over him like a blanket. He prayed softly by the bed. He wished with all his heart. The house felt still. Far away, where the moon is highest, a small blue light moved. The light was kind and shy. It grew brighter as it came closer. This light was the Blue Fairy. She watched children who had no one. She watched small houses and lonely rooms. The Blue Fairy floated down the street. She saw the little house and the warm light in the window. She looked in and saw Geppetto praying. She felt the old man's love. She felt his wish. The Blue Fairy stepped through the open window. Her dress was made of soft cloud. Her hair smelled of flowers. She touched the wooden boy with a small, cool hand. The wood shivered like a leaf in the wind.
Geppetto, your wish was kind. I will give life to this wooden child. But remember, life comes with truth and work. The boy must learn to be brave and honest.
You are real, Bob.
He saw the Blue Fairy and cried out in joy.
Thank you.
The wooden boy opened his painted eyes. They were bright and new. He breathed a small wooden breath. He sat up and smiled. His name was Pinocchio. Pinocchio looked at Geppetto with wonder. He touched his face. His fingers were small and smooth. He felt warm inside, like the sun. He blinked slowly. He spoke in a voice that sounded like a bell. "Papa?" Pinocchio asked. He had already learned the word in his small wooden heart. Geppetto's eyes filled with tears. He picked Pinocchio up with careful hands. He hugged him close. The house whispered with the sound of 2 hearts, one wood and one old and kind.
Now you must learn. If you are brave and true, you may become a real boy. But if you lie or act selfishly, your nose will grow. Remember this, little one. Tell the truth, be kind, and work hard.
Pinocchio nodded, but he did not fully understand. His eyes were bright. He wanted to run and play. He wanted to learn everything. The blue fairy smiled, and with a soft breeze, she left the house. The moon watched them. The rain had stopped. The room smelled like wood and honey. Geppetto sat with Pinocchio on his lap. The next morning, Geppetto began to teach Pinocchio. He taught him how to use small tools. He showed him how to hold a brush and how to carve a small spoon. Pinocchio learned fast. He tried to copy Geppetto's small hands.
Be gentle.
Geppetto said.
Be patient.
Pinocchio tried. He failed a few times. He cut a small piece wrong. He laughed and cried in the same moment. Geppetto smoothed the wood with care. One day, a fox and a cat came near the village. They walked with slow, smart steps. The fox was thin and clever. The cat was soft and sly. They watched the little house with bright eyes. They heard about a small wooden boy who could speak. They smelled something new, something to use. In the village square, a man shouted,
"A puppet show! A show with a clever puppet! The puppeteer Lampwick will bring his star!"
Lampwick was fast and loud. He played a wooden boy puppet on the stage. The puppet danced. People clapped. Pinocchio watched with wide eyes. He saw other children laugh and run. He saw bright colors and loud music. He felt his small wooden heart beat faster.
Send Pinocchio to learn and to play with Lampwick. He will learn to dance. He will make you proud.
Geppetto shook his head.
No, I want Pinocchio to learn honesty and work. I want him to come with me tomorrow to buy food, and I cannot let him go.
But the fox was patient. He told a story of games and freedom and riches. He spoke smooth words that sounded like gifts. Pinocchio listened, and his small eyes glowed. That night, Pinocchio could not sleep. He thought of the bright stage and the music. He thought of dancing with Lampwick. He thought of laughter. He thought of the world outside the small house. In the moonlight, Pinocchio left the house. He walked quietly down the path. He met Lampwick under a street lamp. Lampwick's hair was wild, and his shoes were too big. He smiled and said,
"Come see the puppets! Come have fun!"
They went to the show. Pinocchio laughed. He jumped and clapped. A bright world opened for him. Lampwick pushed him to run and to be loud. The fox and the cat watched from the shadow and whispered. After the show, the fox said,
There is a miracle field where you can plant coins, and the coins will grow into trees of gold. Come with me, we will plant a coin and come back after a few days. The trees will be full of golden fruit.
Pinocchio's eyes became wide. He had heard about such places in old tales. He thought of gold and toys and a house full of gifts. He wanted to bring joy to Geppetto.
Take me. I want to help. Papa, I want to get gold.
Lampwick laughed.
We will go tonight. It will be fun.
They walked under the stars. The fox and the cat led them to a field. The field smelled of grass and distant sea. Under an old tree, they dug a small hole and planted a coin.
We stomp and we clap and we wiggle our toes.
They sang a silly song and left fast. Pinocchio slept in the field that night. He dreamed of trees and fruit. In the morning, he woke to a quiet world. Lampwick and the boys were gone. Pinocchio waited. He waited and waited. He watched the spot where they planted the coin. He watched with hope. Days passed. The field was only grass. There was no gold. The fox and the cat had tricked him. Pinocchio was sad. He felt cold. He wanted to go home. But the road was long. Wind pushed against him. He thought of Geppetto and the small house. A kind schoolteacher saw him on the road. Her name was Miss Mira. She had soft eyes and a bag of books.
Child, where do you go?
Home, to Geppetto.
Miss Mira smiled.
Come to my school, learn letters and numbers, learn to read. Learning will help you make wise choices.
Pinocchio liked the sound of reading. He entered the little school. He learned small words. He read about trees, about boats, about helpers. He liked the books. He liked the still voice of learning. But Lampwick returned. He laughed at the little school and at the lessons.
Come, we go to the city, Ma. There, you can be a star.
Pinocchio felt lost again. He wanted to be brave. He wanted to be honest.
Be brave and true.
In his heart, the blue fairy's words rang like a small bell. He chose quietly to return to Geppetto. He walked home with small, firm steps. The path was long, but his heart was strong. He carried a book under his arm like a treasure. When the door opened, Geppetto saw him and wept. He hugged Pinocchio close and smelled the ink on the book.
My son, you are home. You are learning.
Pinocchio looked at Geppetto and felt warm. He had chosen to come back. He knew the road home was the road to truth. And high above, a small blue star glowed, like a kind eye watching. The blue fairy smiled. She knew the boy had taken his first true step.
And as the little wooden puppet closed his eyes,
Night came. The house was quiet. Geppetto read a small page of the book to Pinocchio. Pinocchio listened. Words were like birds that flew into his mind, landing there and staying.
Sleep now. Tomorrow we will work and learn.
Pinocchio closed his eyes. His small wooden heart felt new. He dreamed of learning, of work, and of the day he might become a real boy. Outside, the village slept. The moon kept its watch, and in the quiet, the wooden heart beat with a soft, patient sound, a promise of truth and the slow, sure work of growing.